say overwrite it. She said, you can't erase it, but we can't overwrite it. We can change the narrative. And like she said, of course, it's a difficulty of trying to get these people signed, trying to get these people acknowledged. But I feel like if there is a strong support system behind that strong voice, I feel like it'll be able to make the difference. So it's like you have to get rid of these people that are just saying, oh, I'm a feminist, but they're not really truly supporting the cause. They're not backing these people that have positive things to say about women and Black women. I think by overriding, we have to have the tenacity and the drive to be able to make sure that we get what we need out of this situation. So I say overriding and finding those artists, finding those writers to be able to write those stories and to tell those stories through whatever art medium they want to do it. And then also backing them, supporting them, showing them love whenever, nobody else is. Because of course, like they say about Black people, oh, we can start our own stuff. But what good is starting it if there's nobody there to support it and to back it? So I say we just have to amping up the support system.
Oversaturated.
Good afternoon, my name is Professor Jennifer Julian in the Department of English at Texas Southern University. And one of the things that I wanted to discuss today was authors of contemporary literature that actually uplift women and talk about circumstances that are going on in the world today. Some of the authors that I would like to note are Octavia Butler, N.K. Jemisin, Deidre D.S. Green, and Chanel Herring. All of these women are of African descent, and their characters center around women who are put in precarious situations where they have to deal with racism, sexism, gender identity, as well as perceptions of what their worth is based upon who they are. With N.K. Jemisin, she is a fantasy author, but she discusses how racism affects the trope of fantasy in a way of you can't be Black and be considered innocent or considered the hero. Most of her argumentation focuses around the Gothic Buildings Ramon type of a storyline where the dark person is seen as the villain. She takes that and puts them into a different setting. One thing that I really loved about Octavia Butler's stories was how transparent she was. She wasn't afraid to talk about race, she wasn't afraid to talk about slavery, she wasn't afraid to talk about gender roles and stereotypes. In Fledgling, she had an intersection of all of these things because you have a character who appears to be a child, a Black child, but is actually a grown woman that is engaging in sexual activity